I'm Byron Scott. It's been weeks since there have been any performances at Alice's Jazz and Cultural Society in Northeast DC. So today we decided to talk with the manager of the club, DeAndre Howard, to see how things are going. And we are joined right now with DeAndre Howard, who runs Alice's Jazz and Cultural Society at 2813 12th Street Northeast DC. DeAndre, thank you for joining us.
Hey, man, thank you for having me. Pleasure.
Well, talk about the club's been around for 5 years. It's a not-for-profit. You guys are going really busy for a long time. When was the last show you had there at the club?
Our last show had to be the first week of March. So we were open on Wednesdays and Sundays. Our last show was a Wednesday. And I guess the first part of March must have been the 7th, something like that. That was the last show, and it was a big crowd in here, too.
And you had other shows planned after that, but you had to cancel everything.
Well, we didn't cancel. The city hadn't shut down yet, but I was contemplating because I was getting nervous. But the two acts that came in the next two shows, one cat had just came from overseas, hotspot, and then the other person was coming from Seattle, and they counseled out because they had no symptoms, but they didn't want to take no chances, which I agreed with 500%. And then the next thing you know, Matt Bowser, she shut the city down.
So when that happened, so what's it been like for because usually again on the club, Alice's, you get performances mostly Wednesdays and Sundays. So what's it been like since then with nothing going on?
I've been doing a lot of practicing and writing my book and relaxing because I was like, told everybody and people who was close to me, they saw that I was mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally burned out. I was tired, because I'm not no spring chicken. So I'm well rested, and I've been taking notes. So I got a book that should be coming out hopefully next year called "The Business of Running a Jazz Club from a Musician's Point of View."
Okay.
I had some wild stories in there, so but
Okay,
it's been
we'll look for
it's
that.
just been relaxing for me, and I'm ready to get back.
So
I'm ready to get back to work now.
I know the club's been pretty quiet, but you're working on some like a virtual performance with Paul Carr of the Mid Atlantic Jazz Festival. Talk about what you guys are working on or what he's working on.
Well, he just gave me the date, and he's still working on how he wants to do it and what he's going to do, what group he's going to bring, or is it just going to be him and one other person? So he'll get back to me and let me know more about that. But he just called me yesterday to talk about it, and so we put that date in the book.
So this is going to be a virtual performance.
Yes.
And you working on anything as well at the club?
Everybody been asking me about doing a virtual performance, but I ain't gonna do one for myself until maybe if we get locked in longer, then I may do something because it's awful hard playing and then running things. So I doubt if I do anything, but after Paul, there'll be some other performances where I will call some acts to come in and do it, and we'll work things out that way. But I will still always be behind it.
When do you hope to, or when do you expect or hope to reopen the doors at Alice's Jazz and Cultural Society?
My date was August, but I change and say maybe late July if things have gotten better. Got to let everybody who wants to be the guinea pigs, let them go out first and do their thing and see what happens 30 days from there. And then the government, CDC, if they're talking, saying everything's cool, then I feel safe to open up.
Are you concerned that people will be slow to come back to the club?
No, I think they'll come back. They're gonna follow. I think they'll follow my lead because they know I'm a health nut, first of all, and I'm not. I stick a toe out, but I'm not gonna dive all the way in. And I get calls from folks all the time and can't wait. And are we gonna open? And can't wait for y'all to open. They keep saying, I know it's the first show is gonna be something spectacular. I say yes, it is, which it will be. So I have no problem. They'll come out anyway. I think they'll come out. As long as they know I'm not careless. They know I'm not going to open up just because everybody else is saying open. No, I won't do that. I open when the coast is clear.
Okay, anything else you care to say?
Nothing but everybody stay safe. Take this time to reflect and find your faith. If you lost it, if you don't have it, get some. And just remember, jazz, jazz, jazz. Not no smooth jazz.
Okay, DeAndre Howard of Alice's Jazz and Cultural Society. The address there again, 2813 12th Street, Northeast DC. Been around 5 years, and hopefully we'll see you guys maybe end of July, as you said, or August. And Howard tells me that the owner of the club, Dr. Alice Jamison, who is in her 80s, recently tested positive for COVID-19. But as of right now, he says she is asymptomatic. I'm Byron Scott.